My childhood home, the house that I grew up in for 9, 10 years, is being sold. I need to declutter my life. I have so many possessions and I need to get rid of most of them because my childhood home is being sold. So I am taking inspiration from Leah's Field Notes. I love watching her videos. I'll go ahead and link her video down below, and she inspired me to declutter my life. So I'm going to be doing a challenge where I dispose of as much items as possible, not with the intention of getting rid of things, but with the intention of clearing up space. Material things, while they may remind you of an experience or a memory or a person, those things will never bring back the past. So holding those things won't make things better, won't make the situation any easier. So it's just better to get rid of it if you really truly don't need it. So I am taking up this challenge and we are going to do this in T-3 days. Let's go. Starting on the floor right now. There you go. And we're gonna start on the bottom cabinet. I have 5 cabinets, and over the course of these 9-10 years, I have gathered and accumulated quite a bit of trash and quite a bit of things that I consider memorabilia, but you know what? It's not. So this is what it looks like. And I do think that it's important to make sure that I clean up as much as possible. So here we go. I always wondered why people keep things, like if it gives them a sense of safety or something, and sometimes some of these items kind of bring back memories. Like this is the sling that I had when I was in a motorcycle accident and I went to the hospital because my arm was sprained and I had a whole thing going on. But this is the sling from 11 years ago, and I can't believe I still kept it like 11 years later. And this sling, and like this compared to the size of my arm, I don't know. I knew for a fact that I was gonna go through all this stuff, and even though I've seen this like years ago, I feel like every time I look at it again, it just gives me like a new sense of kind of like interpreting this. I don't know, but I'm going through this little binder that I got when I was in 1st grade for being student of the week, and this is what it looks like. It says I am special. Yeah. And I'm reading some of the things that my classmates wrote about me. Like everyone had to write one. Like I know it looks kind of thin, but everyone had to write one. And I just want to read a couple because these are very funny. Dear Rihanna, hi, how are you? I am well. You are cute. You are pretty. Something that we have in common is we both like tacos. I wonder why you like tacos. Like you as a friend. These are pictures that they drew of me. And this one's adorable. I don't know what this is. The response that made me the most excited was one from my crush when I was in kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade. Anyways, that's besides the point, but he said, Dear Rihanna, hi, how are you? I am well. You are pretty. You are nice. Something that we both have in common is we both like pink. I wonder if you have a wee. And then he drew this, and I just thought this was the cutest thing ever, and I wanted to marry him. It didn't work out, but that's fine. Thinking of throwing this one away, but after like seeing this, it just makes me really happy, and I think I'm going to put it in the keep pile. I know, but it'd be nice to show my kids this one day if I have kids. The reason why I've avoided doing this for so long is because I felt like if I started cleaning, if I started throwing things away and sorting things out, that meant that this was real. I was no longer going to be able to come home, have a place where my childhood memories would be. This wouldn't exist anymore, and I'd have to find a place to put everything else in. I've been able to come to terms with the fact that I'm losing this space. And the thing that sucks is that I'm throwing away a lot of memories, and I'm throwing away a lot of items that remind me of people or moments or whatever. And I know that these physical items will not mean that that memory will forever be lost. I just don't need a physical reminder of something that is in my heart. Do you know what I mean? Aww. One of the things that was hardest for me to throw away or donate when I was younger were clothes. Something that really opened my eyes was my summer bridge experience. I only brought 10 shirts with me, and I was able to easily live with 10 shirts for a month and a half. So it kind of made me realize that I don't need that many clothes in order to live. And the thing is, there's a lot of items that I have that still have tags on because I've never worn them. And this is a skirt that I bought when I thought I could get out of my comfort zone and wear skirts and everything, but it's a pencil skirt, and I really don't know anyone that wears a pencil skirt on an everyday occasion that does not have an office job. So there's that. There's also the pieces that I really love, but I only wear on special occasions like my birthday. I bought this shirt years ago, and I love the color because orange is my favorite. But I've only worn like once, and it was on like my 14th birthday, I believe. So, I don't know. Going through these clothes makes me realize that a lot of this is my clothes that either are safety clothes or clothes that I have not worn in a long time. I can't be buying things that are just good for a season or because they're good for the style, so that's why I've been looking into buying clothes that are staple pieces. Clothes that I could wear for longer than just a trend. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with crafting. I loved to do it. I loved sharing my crafts with anyone. I'm currently decluttering my crafting drawer, and I'm throwing away most of the things that I have because there's no space in the place that we have now, and I can't keep all my crafting equipment with me in my dorm. I know that when I have an apartment next year, my suite mates and I will be able to have things together and share, and it would be great to like have a little crafting day with them or something, but for now I have to get rid of it, and it pains me to do so, but it has to be done. Going through it is just making me reminisce about all the hobbies that I had as a kid, and how I want to continue to keep those hobbies alive because it'll make me connect with my inner child. So we have officially hit T-minus 12 hours until this home that I'm in will no longer be a home, my home. I feel like for the most part I've come to terms with it, especially over the past, almost a year that I've left in July of 2022, and I am going to be sad. I think I'm obviously going to shed some tears. I have become quite an emotional person over the past couple of months, and it's okay. I am, going with it. I think it's not gonna hit until I see my room all empty. I don't know how to feel right now. I just know that I have a lot to do still. just thinking of the life that I used to have made me realize that I am no longer that person that I used to be 9-10 months ago. I am now the person that I am now, and I know that sounds redundant, but it's true. That old me does not exist anymore, and I've learned so much, and I have evolved so much, and I've lost so much along the way, but I've also gained so much. So I'm just grateful. I think that's the biggest feeling I have right now. Just being grateful for having pretty good health, having a roof over my head, even if it's my dorm, and being able to have spent 10 years of my life in my childhood in a home, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just happy to be able to share that with my family, regardless of where we're going to be in the coming years or what that's going to look like. I didn't film much this day because I felt myself getting frustrated at the situation and I could not regulate my emotions. I was sad, I was angry, but I was also happy. It was just a really bittersweet moment. I didn't know how to react. But once things were loaded up and I said goodbye to my room, I felt more at peace. We're about to leave, and the last thing is to take off my V. So, oh, wait, that sounded wrong. And just like that, our 10 years here came to an end. Goodbye, home. So this video originated with me trying to declutter my life, and obviously I did that. I threw away way more than 460 items that the challenge was, and I'm really proud of myself for that. And aside from that, we donated over 200 items for sure, and it's really nice to be able to get rid of the things that you don't need anymore or that are no longer of use to you but could be of use to someone else. And obviously the past couple of days have been a pretty tough experience, but I'm just grateful for what I have in my life. I'm so grateful for my family. Thank you so much for watching this video. If anyone is going through something like this, I want you to feel validated, and it's going to be okay. So thank you again for watching this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.